Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We appreciate your company as always. Thanks so much for checking us out here on the Neighborhood Network. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. Glad that you are spending part of your day watching us on many varieties of cable and social media outlets. We've been emphasizing this quite a bit, and we're going to do it again. Is we want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are giving away a $100 gift card at BTW21 News. You just go to youtube.com/BTW21 News. While you're there, hit that bell and subscribe to us so you won't miss any of our live notifications. We've been busy with that. You can catch some programming. We air Trash Ministries. That's on there quite a bit. We also have the daily obituary and crime report provided for you also on there, just in case if you're not on Facebook, you can head over to YouTube, which of course is a free access to everybody. So if you're at that too, if you want to go ahead and just sign up with through your Gmail, I believe it is, you can do that through on YouTube and subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our videos and or notifications. So we hope you enjoyed your day so far. Been pretty nice actually, nothing to be complaining about, as another summer-like day persists on the March as we continue on, through August. That is our month as well. We're getting ready to wrap up the month itself, so we are getting close to that fall. I think we're now 29 days until the official start of the autumn equinox in September 21st, 22nd, somewhere right around there. I'll have the exact date for you when we get closer to it too. So other than that, if you're trying to do the countdown, and we're about almost a little over 2 months or so from Halloween. So those festive fans, fall festivals are underway pretty soon. Oktoberfest, I know that's coming up in October, is returning this year. So we're happy to announce that. And also coming this week, it's Friday Night Football, and the Bassett Bengals are going to be taking on the Franklin County Eagles. That game will be broadcasted live at 7 p.m. here on our Facebook page. We'll also have it provided on our TV station as well on Channel 21 and Chat Moss Cable also. So, football fans, we'll talk about your forecast on Thursday, but right now it's looking pretty okay. We may be able to establish our first full night of football this coming week with no weather worries. It's been again pretty mild out there, nothing to be complaining about. A lot of our sunshine and our clear skies will develop. Look at our sunsets. I told you this. We are now past that 8 o'clock threshold now. So now, by this point, it's going on forward as our sunsets will be getting about 7:15 or so by the time we do get towards mid to late September, early October. By that time frame, by the end of October going into November, that's, we will begin to turn our clocks ahead as we will fall back, gain an extra hour of sleep, lose that hour of daylight. So again, the next time we'll be seeing at 8 o'clock sunset will be until April of next year. So we have a little ways to go there as we're finally saying farewell to it, but definitely feeling like average temperatures for us as you make your way out and about tonight. Just do know we will begin to see some cloud cover here and there as our temperatures for our regional overnight lows are expected to fall in the mid-60s out there. Again, mostly to increasing clouds later in the evening hours and mild and cool out there with a calm wind expected. So if you're doing anything out and about maybe later this evening, maybe you go to do some grilling on the patio, or this is the time of year where there's bonfires to take apart. So maybe head outside and enjoy a nice little bonfire with the family and gather your neighbors and friends around so you can take advantage of that. It won't be long. It's going to be not before too long. We'll be talking about it being too chilly outside, and everybody will say, Dustin, it's too cold to do anything outside now. So for your Thursday, we are going to warm up just a little bit more. Nothing too out of the ordinary, just near average. But as you are making your plans for your Thursday, just do know that no rain's expected. It's going to be pretty nice. Other than that, nothing to be complaining about. So just a beautiful day out there, seeing our average highs. It's good to say that because it's been a little bit of a while since I've been able to say, hey, we're going to have some near normal conditions for our area. Here is your other area-wide temperatures for us, as our temperatures are going to be getting up in the low to mid 80s everywhere along you see along the border here from the Carolina Virginia borders. Temperatures in the mid 80s, 70s outside to the west of us here. So our friends in Medazzadan outside of Route 8 going towards Floyd, general areas out that direction, going up towards Route 8, Interstate 81 and 77. You can't see it because it's blocked by our graphic here. So those who travel that or have traveled on 81 before, the hectic travel is not that best ideal area out there too. But again, nothing to be complaining about. Pretty nice everywhere you go, area wide. And so maybe head out towards the Smith River sports complex, take you a walk, and of course the Uptown Trails. If you've been around Uptown Martinsville, you do know that there have been several expansion projects added on that inner loop through the Dick and Willy Trail. Now that trail is now becoming one of the longest in the city of Martinsville, as multiple intersections of trails begin to interchain with them too. So if you're doing any of that, take advantage of it. School kids, teachers, if you're planning on recess tomorrow, you have my permission to go ahead and do it. I don't see why you wouldn't want to do that. Again, just mostly to increasing clouds today. There is the most slimmest chance of any rain showers possible for your Thursday. So again, teachers, if you're watching and you want to know if you can bring the kids for recess, let them run off some of that energy. It's going to be pretty warm out there, so you have my approval to do that. So again, I'm not the superintendent nor am I the divisional school coordinator. I just do know that it's going to be getting a little harder for our kids to go outside now, because when we get closer to the winter months, then it gets a little too cold outside and we have to do stuff indoors. So maybe making some plans to do, maybe you can go out and have lunch during your lunch break if you're stepping out of your work campus or wherever you may find yourself doing. Just do take advantage of it, because before too long you're going to be complaining to me saying, Dustin, how dare you flip the thermostat to 40 degrees colder than what we've been seeing for this time of year. So hey, let's soak up that and talk about the precipitation outlook here. As you do know, not much rain's expected. This is pretty nice to see this here. We need to kind of flatten this level out. It kind of looks like a plateau line right here through parts of the central heartland states. They have continued to see our friends down here in Dallas, Texas. If you've been keeping close eye on the national level, they picked up a lot of heavy rain over the weekend, and several inches of water had flooded some of the interstates down there in Texas. So they are dealing with more flood waters there. Nothing to be complaining about for us, but again, the entire Northeast, the Pacific Northwest, even seeing not much of a rain spell either. So, and of course, this gray area, you kind of see that kind of looks like a river, doesn't it? It's kind of doing that little wave there. Pretty much just means near normal, or nothing is going to be changing anytime soon. So I would say we do need to break in the rain, because we have done a lot of that earlier this month. So for those of you trying to get some of your fall mulching down, or some of your maybe if you're waiting to get some hay picked up, do know you want to go ahead and get it done this week, because right now we talked about those rain chances moving in for the weekend. We may be able to salvage some of our Saturday and Sunday right now, so we'll keep a close eye on that as we get closer to those days in the coming hours, or because 48 to 60 hours or so. And of course, right now, it's just a sneak spell at your football forecast. So far, things are looking pretty okay. So if you're heading out to Martinsville, Bassett, Franklin County, as you know, the big game of the week here on BTW21 is at Bassett High School, as the Franklin County Eagles are coming to make their first appearance for the 2022 football season. You're heading out to Patrick County, Magna Vista, wherever you are heading out to. Good luck to all of our teams this week, as this is now that time. As you know, I would highly suggest not buying hot chocolate, but get you a glass of lemonade and a bottle of water when you're out there cheering on your team. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us for now. We will appreciate you sticking around. We have a lot more great local programming, as always. Find more information if you want to talk more with us. We're always available on Facebook. Message us there at BTW21 if you have a news story or something that we are happy to showcase to you today. We want to thank all of our viewers that have been doing that the last couple of days. We've been busy checking our inbox with those too. So thanks to all your submission, your story ideas. Keep sending them to Luis, because he sure enjoys them as much as we enjoy showcasing them here to the public eye. We'll talk again on Thursday and talk about that weekend forecast as well. So until then, I'm Dustin Staples. We'll talk again tomorrow.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.